All right, so we're going to be talking about this thing called a chrysalis, right? So this is what's interesting. There's a line, if any of you know Og Mandino. Og Mandino was an author from way back when. He's wrote a couple of pretty good books that can help you in your life. One's called The Greatest Miracle in the World, The Greatest Salesman in the World. Pretty good stuff. Anyway, but he's got this quote in this thing called the God Memorandum, which says, like a butterfly from its chrysalis, that you will fly, and neither the dragonflies nor wasps nor mantids of mankind will keep you from enjoying the true riches of your life. Right? So I love that because it speaks to transition. It speaks to this incubation period, when one is a caterpillar in the pupa. And interestingly, as I was thinking about this, I looked it up, and they use this word called a quiescent pupa. So what is quiescent? It's a state or period of inactivity or dormancy. Now, in nature, as we know, animals, caterpillars, butterflies don't really have choice. They're more instinctual. So this period of incubation is pretty set. They go in naturally. They're being led. They stay. They pop out when they're supposed to pop out. If something goes wrong, they don't pop out and they die. Right? We humans love to think. We love to think about how we can propel change, or we don't want to change. And we stay in this quiescent, basically dormant period way too long. And it's against life, it's against your desires, it's against what you know, it's against what you need to know to feel happier, more content, more satisfied, more fulfilled, right? And so let me make this correlation, to this quiescent dormancy. It looks like you do the same fucking thing every day. You watch the same TV shows all the time. You hang out with the same people all the time. Your life is small. Your life is quiescent and dormant, right? And to analogize it back to the butterfly, right? What happens when the butterfly pops out of the pupa? It's no longer a caterpillar, it's a beautiful butterfly. And we all remark about, oh my God, look at those wings, look at those colors, look at the way it flies. And that's a butterfly. A butterfly is all about transformation. And your life's not going to get better unless you're willing to transform or willing to change. And here's the problem. We're not instinctual animals, and we like to think, and we get cozied up to these warm spots on the couch and these warm spots and these stagnant places in our life. And we think it's actually okay, and yet this dormancy, which is not healthy, is building resentment and building dis-ease and building ill health. And you don't realize it. Right? Because you're just, I'm going to go home and watch some TV or whatever. And I got nothing against television. I don't watch it, but I understand the entertainment value. I'm just using that as an example of what a lot of people do. And then next thing you know, you have health problems. You have weight problems. You have relationship problems because you don't talk. You're not evolving. You're not looking around for how to make your life better. And then you wonder why you're getting sick. You wonder why, someone just left you. You wonder why. And this is the world we live in, right? Where everybody goes, oh, he left me because of this, or they did this because of that, or I lost this job because my company's fucked up and they don't know it. And all of these things may or may not be true, but perception is key. You see, this is where the human brain comes in and is valuable. Is that even though you don't align with nature and just instinctually do things, your higher mind can create obstructions. Your higher mind can overthink things. But your higher mind can also change its perception. Your mind can actually make a choice as to what it wants to focus on. Your mind can deliberately choose a different path for both your thinking and your life. And that's how change starts. You change your thinking, you change your ideas, you open your mind. And if you're too stuck in your ideas and too stuck in your thinking, then you move a muscle. You do something different. So instead of going home and sitting on the couch, you go take a walk. Instead of going home and sitting on the couch, you go meet a new friend that you met at the mall, and they're like, oh, let's have coffee. And so you go, and you have a little evening, and you have some chat, and you have an interaction, and that's how life evolves. Like a butterfly, from its chrysalis, you will fly. And no matter what you think are the wasps and the mantids and the dragonflies of mankind out there ready to devour you, you can't be kept from the true success and the true riches of your life. No bug, no human being, no situation, no pandemic, no illness, no nothing can keep you from your greatest life. It can't. It just can't. If you believe it can, then it will. But it just doesn't have to be like that, because like a butterfly from its chrysalis, you will fly. You will fly if you're willing to change. You will fly if you're willing to do something different. You will fly if you want great desire and great change in your life. Power and passion, baby, it's where it's at. And it's with the butterfly, not the crescent dormant. I don't think I'm saying that word right, but not with the crescent dormant caterpillar. Anyway, have a nice day, y'all. Thanks for joining with me.